back with Dragon Age. I think we're close to finding the Paragon. This might be the last Deep Roads area, hopefully. Please.
We have to be getting close.
Thank you,
If this
Alistair.
Branca has survived, she'll be wary.
He is super close to leveling up. She's getting there.
Yes.
And she just did. She's her and Morgan are really close to each other. Cool. It's the right weapon set, because I was playing like the coward against the Broodmother. Oh. Oh, I need him.
Indeed.
Actually, I'm thinking about switching her out for Win. When is he?
Indeed.
What was that?
Let me be blunt with you. After all this time, my tolerance for social graces is fairly limited. That doesn't bother you, I hope.
Well, shave my back and call me an elf. Branca, by the stone! I barely recognized you.
Ogren. It figures you'd eventually find your way here. Hopefully you can find your way back more easily. And how shall I address you? Hired sword of the latest lordling to come looking for me? Or just the only one who didn't mind Ogren's ale breath?
Be respectful, woman. You're talking to a Grey Warden.
Ah, so an important errand boy, then. I suppose something serious has happened. Is Enrin dead? That seems most likely. He was on the old and wheezy side.
He is dead, yes, and the assembly is deadlocked.
Then what is your involvement in this? Why would a surfacer be interested in dwarven politics? You must have a patron. A highly placed patron. And they must want something in particular. Now, what might that be? I don't care if the assembly puts a drunken monkey on the throne. Because our protector, our great invention, the thing that once made our armies the envy of the world, is lost to the very dark spawn it should be fighting. The Anvil of the Void. The means by which the ancients forged their army of golems and held off the first archdemon ever to rise. It's here, so close I can taste it.
But of course there's a catch.
The anvil lies on the other side of a gauntlet of traps designed by Caradon himself. My people and I have given body and soul to unlocking its secrets. This is what's important. This has lasting meaning. If I succeed, the dwarven people benefit. Kings, politics, all that is transitory. I've given up everything and would sacrifice anything to get the Anvil of the Void.
Does that include Hespeth and others of your house?
Enough questions. If you wish me to get involved with this imbecilic election, I must first have the Anvil. There's only one way out, Warden. Forward. Through Caradon's maze, and out to where the Anvil waits.
What has this place done to you? I remember marrying a girl you could talk to for 1 minute and see her brilliance.
I am your paragon.
Excuse me. So where am I going? Ooh, not off the edge there. Oh, I see.
And I'm off.
I needed people to test Keratin's traps. There's no way to break through except by trial and error. I sent them all mine, pledged to be my house, and they didn't want to help. They tried to leave me, even my Hespeth. He couldn't understand. To reach your greatness, there are sacrifices, as many sacrifices as are needed. She swore she'd do whatever it took to find the anvil. There was no other choice.
You sell
Most
some
of them
stuff?
were dying of the taint already. But some of the women were transformed.
Oh, I gotta take the health potions.
I knew what they would become. They would be an
I send some darkspawn.
endless supply, fresh darkspawn.
Yes.
How did Alistair die?
I have no idea how they carried on, holding my hand, begging to die. They had pledged me their loyalty. They had no right to fight me. They say your order is
That was a close one.
perhaps you'll do better.
Here comes Margaret!
Let's end this. Defend yourself.
Why is Alistair dying all of a sudden?
Glorious again.
Still here?
Oh, it's him.
Keep me down.
I gotta level him up is probably what I gotta do. Let's go back here, a little bit safer. Oh yeah, first of all, let's skip him. See if he stays alive a little better now. Oh my god. Not doing that.
And I'm off.
Much better. We're gonna stay alive.
As you wish.
Oh man, how am I gonna do this? I wish there was a way to get everybody to attack one target. I guess I could go through them all individually. Wish there was one fucking vendor close by. Whoa, what is this? It skipped a whole section. Come here. Took too many health poultices. Come on out here.
And I'm off. Yes.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Going.
I made some changes. Got super frustrated with how easy I was dying when I shouldn't have been dying that easy. I don't remember having this many problems when I was playing on the console. It could be that I just suck with mouse and keyboard, which is entirely possible. But I have went on, got Nexus mods, made a save, found a save file editor. Because I actually went back and tried to buy a bunch of health potions. I couldn't find a vendor who had a single one. Apparently, I bought them all. So, things being equal, I gave myself a crap ton of them, and I bumped my skills up to thing. I didn't change my level at all, but I bumped my skills up to help see what that is, and my health. So we'll see how that goes.
Trap. So simple to see, really. Don't look now. Now. Which one?
And up. I hate that so much. Much smoother. That's how it should be. Oh, God
I'm
bless.
here for you.
That's aggravating. Another thing I did was I gave myself more inventory space and more money. Oh, come on, don't start this now. I basically just made it so I will have a little bit of an easier time going forward. I hope. Oops. Why are my fingers off key? Let's be magic. Is anyone close?
Warden.
You just burped on me. See, I think this is where I was at earlier. I edited it out, but I went down a hallway and I skipped all that stuff we just did. And, ended up at the boss fight. I don't know how the hell that happened. Because there's the Anvil of the Void. I think.
Now, let's see. Which one first?
Nope, it's not.
Try to be merciful. Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing. Be careful. Make a preserve. Here comes trouble. Go. Yes. You should try what you can. Let's do this, shall we? Anyone got a spare second wind? No? Anyone got a spare second wind? And done. Oh, you a funny one, you are. Sometimes success. Same on. Come and get it! Alright, battle it is then!
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Success! I'll try to be merciful! How are you? I am your death!
I've never been able to do this before. I'm out of the safe house.
You forced our hand! And done. Defend yourself! Defend yourself! Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. I'll try to be merciful. Let's make this quick. You forced our
I'm
hand.
finished.
How wonderful!
Did it? I beat it. Cool. Don't know what that gave me. That should have given me something good. Guess not. See, I skipped a bunch of shit earlier.
My name is Carradine. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a... If you seek the anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it.
Carradine, as in the Carradine of Carradine's Cross?
Though I made many things in my time, I rose to fame and earned my status based on a single item, the Anvil of the Void. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone, as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere.
A dire shortcut. Was it worth it?
So said my king. I had only intended to use volunteers, but he was not satisfied, and soon a river of blood flowed out of this place. Finally, it was too much. I refused, and so Valtor had me put on the anvil next.
What now? Do you want revenge?
Not revenge. The blow of the hammer opened my eyes. My apprentices knew enough to make me as I am, but not enough to fashion a control rod. I retained my mind. We have remained entombed here ever since, and I have sought a way to destroy the anvil. Alas, I cannot do it myself. No golem can touch it.
No! The anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
You, please, help me destroy the anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has.
You were a paragon. I'll help you if you support the new king.
Don't listen! He's been trapped here for 1,000 years, stewing in his own madness. Help me claim the anvil, and you will have an army like you've never seen!
Bronca, you mad, bleeding nugtail! Does this thing mean so much to you that you can't even see what you've lost to get it?
Look around. Is this what our empire should look like? A crumbling tunnel filled with dark spawn spume? The anvil will let us take back our glory!
The anvil enslaves living souls. It must be destroyed.
Have you no desire to discover this anvil's potential? It is a marvel, a tool of creation. You could rival the Maker himself with this instrument.
It is this hubris that drove the Maker from us.
If you destroy the anvil, I swear you will regret it.
And how would you like to become a golem?
You would not dare.
Wouldn't I, if I only cared for power?
I would rather not find out. Fine. Destroy it if it pleases you.
Thank you, stranger. Your compassion shames me.
Bah! You're not the only master smith here, Carradine. Golems, obey me! Attack!
A control room! But, my friend, you must help me! I cannot stop her alone!
Also, they didn't have the golems help me fight him the first time. It was just me against all these golems and her. I got my ass handed to me. Oh, she's down. What else do we got here?
Yes.
In case I get shunted back.
Oh, right.
You see a huge stone tablet chipped with age and a great number of dwarven runes carved into its surface. Examine the tablet more closely. The writing is in Dwarven and appears to be a long list of names, each with a stamp of their house next to them. You recognize a few of the house names. At the bottom of the list are the words, "We honor those who made this sacrifice. Let their names be remembered."
Another life lost because of my invention. I wish no mention of it had made it into history.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Stupid woman. Always knew the anvil would kill her.
But at least it ends here. I thank you for standing with me, stranger. The anvil waits there for you to shatter it.
Yes, excellent idea. Just destroy it now, after all this.
Is there any boon I can grant you for your aid? A final favor before I am freed from my burden? For the aid you've given me, I shall put hammer to steel one last time, and give you a crown for the king of your choice.
Good lord. Maybe you got a bigger hammer, dude.
There, it is done. Give it to whom you will. I do not wish to hear their names, nor anything more of them. I have already lived far beyond my time. I have no place here.
I will destroy the anvil as agreed.
You have my eternal thanks, stranger. A trust in all Tumshire. May you always find your way in the dark.
That was actually kind of sad, though. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, don't walk off the edge of the cliff, Jason. I had to walk all the way back out.
Well, that pretty much beat the sod out of how I imagined it. You ready to head back yet and share the news? Yeah, those Deshirs have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Well, thank God that's over.
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Stewart, but the Grey Warden has returned.
We should let the Warden speak. What news do you bring?
I bear a crown from Paragon Caridin for his chosen king. Now, I bring a crown forged by Caridin on the Anvil of the Void.
Caridin was trapped in the body of a golem. This warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Caridin forged a crown for Orzamar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
And we are supposed to trust this? The word of a drunken sot and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowmont's pocket?
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Ortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caridin choose?
I appreciate your forthrightness, Warden. You have acted with grace through this entire torturous process.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the King of Orzammar.
I will not abide by this!
The ancestors have spoken.
Paramount is your king. Stand behind him.
Would you let a surfacer decide the fate of the dwarves?
Watch out! They brought weapons!
Guards!
Now, let's see. Which one
I admit admit I did not think even Balin would defy the word of a paragon, nor that so many would follow him. But most of Orzammar has seen him for what he really is, and I trust we will bring this insurgency under control.
I have faith in you, King Haramount.
Indeed. More than anyone but my wife, Warden, and I thank you for it. Those loyal to the throne will begin preparations for a surface mission immediately. Orzammar will fulfill its treaties. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get to the palace and set our plans in motion.
And I must return to my duties on the surface.
This is the staff I carried as King Endrin's second. Take it as a reminder of your place in Orzammar. I wish you luck against the Blight Warden. May we foster another 4 centuries of peace.
Your role in this election will long be remembered.
Huh.
Let's get the hell out of here. Turn in some of the other quests I've got for this area. And then go deal with the elves.
The throne restored and legends put to rest. Incredible. Grey Warden, you have impressed.
Oh God.
Attack for Balin.
Not be defeated.
News of the hour. Harumant is king. What more need be said?
Let me level up her.
Let us go.
Have you seen my lunch? It is a piece of lichen bread with a spread of old cheese and shredded dried meat. I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry. Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Most people don't anymore. Or maybe they're too polite to mention it. I had a little incident a few years back. Too much time with the raw lyrium ore, you know. Maybe it was a bad thing. I cut myself, and the dust got straight in the blood. Since then, it's been a little hard for me to concentrate. Except when forging, then I'm straight as an arrow. Best work you've ever seen. Look around the shop. See for yourself.
Just look and see if there's any special named items. I don't see any. Turn in a couple more quests.
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower.
Child, you need a new pastime.
Says the warrior caste's biggest disgrace who spends every hour soaking his beard in cheap ale. Ha! But you haven't even been to the tower yet, have you? I'll be waiting. Wait.
You've returned. With all the excitement over the new king, I never expected you to remember my poor son. Did you learn anything about my ruck?
Yes, but you might not want to hear it.
What is it? Is he dead? Oh, please don't torment me. Crazy. Oh, ancestors, save him. I've heard of this. Lost soldiers turning on each other, eating darkspawn flesh. Is that what happened to my boy? Why didn't you bring him home? Such a good boy. Still thinking of me after all he's been through. I have to go to him. He needs me. Oh, he must be so frightened out there, so lonely. I thank you for what you've done. Even if you couldn't be bothered with more. Take this. It's my husband's masterwork, the first shield he smithed. I was saving it for Ruck, but I want you to have it. As my thanks.
That was rude. You know, you couldn't be bothered to do more. Oh my god, that's so aggravating.
I can't believe that scheming Harriman stole the throne. Now his taxes will bankrupt us to pay for his wife's diamonds. Are you here to buy something or what? I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Alright, who do I want to use? Let's see here. Are you gonna fucking be in there this time? Let's head to Dust Town.
Yes.
you're back. You got more business for me? Of course.
Holy shit, it worked.
Yes.
I just want to see where quarter. I think it's going to be in there. I'm going to get attacked again.
News of the hour. Lord Balin attacked the
I was walking off the edge. Yes, 2 people.
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old Orton Tig? You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband! Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
All right.
Impressive work, Warden. King Haramont's impending coronation has been entered into the memories. Is there something more I can help you with? What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary! I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperate has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperate at once.
Going.
You up? Yes, I can.
My name's Orta. After the old Orton house, they gave our seat back. And the records show which houses still owe House Orton money. One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me.
Just continue supporting King Haramount.
I will. And I don't know what treasure is left, but whatever I get, you can have as much as you want. I'll have to find someone willing to look. Maybe a whole expedition. If the Tig is still there, it must have something. House Orton will not forget this kindness. Didn't that sound official?
All right. Cool beans. Save. I'm gonna make it out the door. Yeah, made it out. Alright, we're booking. We've completed everything in this place. We are headed home. Or, actually, we're gonna head... No, we haven't completed everything. I need to go to the Mage Tower, then come back.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont victorious. Lord
Yes.
That is a most offensive odor.
And you're looking at me?
Should I be looking elsewhere? Have you forgotten about the fish you stored in your backpack?
I was saving it. Won't be ready for the lie for at least another day.
Even the...
Give me a moment. Of course everything's all right. Just give me one sodding moment. Why, the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there.
Well, take your time. I need you ready to fight.
If I could fight Randar Volney's second after downing 15 lichen ales in half an hour, I'm not gonna be put off by a high sodding ceiling. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
This is either going to be a long episode, a regular size episode, or a short episode. I have no idea with all the starting and stopping I've had to do, the problems I've had with gameplay aspects today. It has been an adventure. For sure. Oh, let's just loops back around. For sure. God, right in my... Jesus Christ. Alistair...
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Alright, so we made it to camp.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
Now we're going to see if we can go somewhere else. I don't know what the hell that was all about.
Really killed all those abominations?
Yep, I did.
I didn't think it was possible. I
I'm
thought we'd all
awesome.
die here.
I'm great.
I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Who do I want to talk to about? Who gets the recipes? Does she just have the recipes now? Oh, wow. Oh, and he leveled up too. I didn't even realize that. Oh yeah, she can make all that stuff now. Alright. Tell me where the damn person you talk to is. Alright, we're gonna stop here. I gotta go talk to the girl about learning learning magic. Actually,
Welcome back, friend.
we'll
You'll
see if
be
he knows
glad
what to
to
do.
learn that the Circle is well on its way to recovery.
Yeah. Dagna of Orzammar wishes to study magic.
Orzammar, indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
She is aware of this, but her interest has not waned.
Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be flattered.
She's willing to give up caste and clan for this.
I see. If she is willing to sacrifice so much for this, then we should feel honored. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate.
Thank you, First Enchanter.
If only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives.
I think she'll be very interested in what happened.
This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle. Thank you.
Give me, but I must take my leave.
I wish you well. Know you will always be welcome here.
Alright, let's try this again. Alright, this is where we're gonna stop. When we come back, I gotta look into seeing why it's every time there's a cutscene or going in and out of some houses, it lags out. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I know this is probably going to be a little bit of a longer episode. But yeah, I do appreciate it. Till next time, love you guys. Y'all are the best. See you soon.